So hello, I'm Shtija Patil, and I and Nikhil will be presenting you the eDrive motor controller model. Um, Nikhil, next slide, please. So the main aim of this project was to develop a BLDC system model and its controller logic using a model-based design approach. So, Nikhil. So the solution we came up with is that we benchmark the KD controller and we try to implement the two important features of it, which is the field-oriented controller, and the other one is the space vector pulse width modulation. So we implemented these two features because it mostly ensures maximum torque performance and accurate control over the entire speed range. So mostly the tools used for these are MATLAB and Simulink. We used mostly the MATLAB and Simulink and different components from the Simulink library such as Simscape and motor controller block set. So next we can take a look at the motor model. So the system model is basically a feedback controller. The feedback controller has a system, a controller, and a sensor. Similarly, we have a plant model as a system. We have an FOC controller, and the sensor feedback and a sensor feedback. The sensor signals are obtained from the motor block set itself from the Simulink. So we can take further look at the plant model. So the plant model has an electrical machine which is fed by a three-phase inverter, which is supplied by a battery source of 200 volt. It also receives a gate pulse from the FOC controller, and the outputs of the machines are then fed back to the FOC controller model. So next we can take a look at the controller development. So the controller we selected is the FOC controller. The main purpose of selecting this controller is that this controller gives us an ability to control the flux component and the torque component individually. So we can achieve this by converting the three-phase stator currents into two-phase current components. And the two-phase current components are the direct axis component and the quadrature axis component. So the direct axis component controls the flux component, and the quadrature axis controls the torque component, and these two components can be controlled individually using a PI controller. So we can take a look at the controller model. So the controller model has a feedback inputs from these feedback inputs as a stator current, which are directly fed to the Clark-Park transform block. The Clark-Park transform block basically does a mathematical modeling and converts the three-phase currents into two-phase components. Then these two-phase components are controlled individually using a PI controller. The PI controller is in the DQ current controller subsystem. The speed controller subsystem is basically only for getting the difference between the current speed of the rotor and the reference speed. The DQ current controller is responsible for controlling the two current components, that is the direct axis current component and the quadrature axis current components, and converting it using decoupling, mathematical decoupling into the the direct axis voltages and quadrature axis voltages. Then the inverse Clark-Park transform are responsible for converting the two-phase components again back into three-phase components, and they are further fed to the inverter with the help of modulation techniques. So the two modulation techniques we developed are the sine pulse width modulation and the space vector pulse width modulation. So further, these two modulation techniques will be explained by Nikhil.